Hey folks, let me pull music down. I think I've only got the music thing sorted out. I had challenges with this yesterday, but I should have tunes in the background now. So I'm going to dive right back in. I'm not even going to go into any details. We're just going to jump on into the game. So I'm working on getting this Horde base ready so that hopefully I can get it out on Tuesday was my goal, to get the video put together on this one. But I figured that while I'm still building, we jump in and you can check it out in flight. Hope everyone's doing well. Made a lot of progress on this last night on the stream. I'm really excited about this. I worked on this morning a little bit, and this might be one of the most excited builds that I think I've ever done. It's got some real fun and potential on it. I don't know how the testing and the pathing is going to work, but we'll get to that. Right now, it's mostly just getting the design in play. So for anyone hopping in, this is, feel free to ask questions on A21, but I'm going to be working through to finish this off. There's some really cool design pieces that I did on this one. And so I need to get this ready, get it painted, and start to move it into a world where I can actually wire up all the electricity, because that aspect will be the last bit that happens. I also need some solar arrays. We're gonna need 2 solar. Ooh, we don't need 1,000 solar arrays. We're gonna need 2 solar arrays, I think, to power this whole thing. Is ultimately what's gonna be. So I'm thinking I got to figure out where the power is gonna go. I'm thinking having a power train on each side to be able to split up the power. And we're probably gonna put one. Oh, that's right. We didn't finish this off. So the idea here is there's going to be a pathway in for vehicles to come in this way. This is going to be a parking garage here. Each of these sides probably are going to be, these are going to be where we have the solar arrays and possibly some gardening in here as well. So I think I want to just copy these guys rotation wise. Actually copy that shape, copy shape. And we're going to fill in this whole area over here with grates, because I want to be able to see below just in case anything goes sideways in this room. So we'll go here to here. Is that right? Yep. Then we'll shift G, bring it in by 1. Press G, pull it back 1, start to fill this in. And if folks aren't familiar, I'm using the prefab editor. It's just a faster way to build when you're building to prototype. This base is massive. This is one that I would build typically over like the course of a multiplayer server over a season, rather than, on a quick playthrough. But this is on par with things that I have built on my multiplayer servers before. So this is large, but not crazy compared to some of the stuff that I built in the past. And if you have questions while I'm building, feel free to just chime in, because otherwise I'll just be building away. We're going to put a ladder to get down there, because I want to be able to get to that. That's going to be a dart trap. The idea is you got 2 fighting positions up here on the top. There's 1 on each side. And as the zombies fall off, they'll hit down here. They've got dart traps that'll plug them. They'll circle back up to here. Then they've got to climb up this wall of ladders. Then they'll circle back around through here, deal with blade traps, more blade traps. And then they'll make it back to here. There's 1 fighting position on each side. Those are controlled by the vault doors to switch those on and off. And yeah. That's the basic format of the base, and then they'll just loop. I'm thinking about putting 1 ladder on the side over here as well, just so that they have a secondary way. They got multiple paths to get up. I guess I could actually put 1 on the inside here as well. And then additionally, there's a pathway through the center, and I put this here in case the zombies come from this side. You want to give them a path to get up. I don't want to put a ladder right here because it's probably too close. We want them to take some time in the whole looping process. It's also going to be a big multiplayer base, so there's going to be multiple places for them to, you know, for you to spread out and attack from. All right, let's deal with the power. That was where we were before. Okay. So I'm thinking one solar. How wide are these? These are 4. Yeah, so I think one solar array here. Is that where I want it? Or do I want it all the way up against the edge? All the way up in the edge, and that keeps it out of the way, maybe? Hurry up. Oh, Greg, you know how these builds go. There's no hurrying on this one. This one's going to take a while. I got hours more to go on this build. I got started on it, and it just got out of hand. How you been, buddy? You holding up? I saw you pop in on Discord. I haven't got a chance to check out the new Magus Bride, but it's on my list. Finally have a full day off. Yeah, you're starting to get to busy season again, aren't you? All right. Do I like this idea here of... I think I like this. You weren't able to watch for like 5 minutes there? Oh, weird. I don't know what to tell you there. Yeah, I'm just continuation of the same stream from last night, pre-built. Just working on things a little bit. I made some progress today. I'm freaking loving this exterior here. I spent some time on this corner here, and I added in a drawbridge. I was trying to figure out how to get in and out of the base, and I typically like getting in higher, but I liked this. It fit in really well there. Gave a ramp in. Also had some lags. That's weird. It's giving me, when I look over at the stream health, it's giving me excellent connection, so not sure what to do with that. So yeah, same thing as last night. I'm just going to be kind of... Yeah, I did see that. Thanks, pre-built. I'm going to go... I'll take care of that probably later today. But yeah, I'm excited because, you know, we're big enough this year to do it on our own. You know, I felt blessed that Tem took us along for the ride last year, but it'll be cool to do our own thing. And yeah, I got to figure out what my game plan is. All right, so that gives us our way up and down here. I want that because that's where we'll come down here and repair these. We'll also power, you know, we'll drop power down to here. These rooms are going to be messy. These are going to be the rooms where I probably do a lot of the cabling to move power around the base. So we'll probably... We can't populate any of the solar banks or stuff like that. That'll have to be done in-game. I can place battery banks and stuff like this. They might... Actually, I don't know if I can. I might put them in here as placeholders, these destroyed ones, but I'm pretty sure it's going to force me to replace them once I'm actually in game. So I'm kind of thinking I'll put them on the outside here, like so, because, you know, you got to have your symmetry. And I'll probably put some vault doors on these just to keep these rooms closed up. The question is do I want to put the farm in here? Or do I actually want the farm outside up near the top where the crafting is more likely? There's two aspects of it. Well, yeah, I think we're going to put it up here. I think we'll put the farm up here on these two little corner wedges here. So I think on the front, we're going to go with that cube corner beveled across the front here. We're going to pull this back one like this. And hopefully plants don't get bothered by Horde up here. I don't think they will be. I think they'll be okay. And then we'll just put a regular block in the corner like that, and then we'll start carving that back. And that'll give us kind of two little farm plots up at the top. This top section here on the roof is going to end up being a landing pad. I'm telling you, Greg, I spent a long time on this one last night, and I'm feeling good about this. Like, just very unique feel and design on this one. And it is multiplayer from hell and back. Like, it's got... I'd actually like to record this with a crew, because so at the fighting position, you've got small melee position here. You've got a top position to shoot from here. You've got a flank position to shoot from the side here. Then as the zombies cycle back up, you have a fighting position up here. You have another fighting position here. These are going to be powered to flip on and off. I put in this little intentional divot here so that you can very nicely huck grenades, just kind of, well, if you actually throw them right. We'll get it eventually. There we go. Nope. Okay. Well, when you're up from here, it's easy. If you're here, they just nicely rest in that little reservoir. So as the zombies are coming up, it gives you a great way to give them some love. So I'm thinking that's going to work well. And then I'm probably going to, this is going to be the top access up here. Works as intended. And then up here, I think you can walk up all across these trusses here to be able to do repairs and things like that. It's a little bit, you know, sketch, but not too sketch, just enough. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Oh, let's copy that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 beds of 4, maybe like that. And then we can do farm plots. Seemed way more sketch before. I like that. That gives some good character there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what I did? And fill these in. And then I kind of I've been doing this thing where I keep coming in one tier on each side. So I think I want to keep with that. I mean, I'm with you, Andreas. I can do builds for hours and hours and hours. This has got to be 3 high. So let's go ahead and do this. And I want this top tier. I've got ideas of what we're going to do for the front here. We're going to have some spikes and some fun stuff on that in a second. Yeah, I actually absolutely can do a quick run around. See if I can even zoom in a little bit closer there. So the idea of the base right now, and I keep adding as I go. I've got to stop at some point because I got to finish this because I got to release a video on this one this week. But there's 2 pathways in for the zombies. It's a ladder base, so they'll either come up this way or on the back side. Then once they get here, they'll funnel either left or right depending upon which door you open. I've never tried this blade trap configuration, so I don't know if it's going to work. But it's an experiment, so we'll try that out in testing. I can always just remove them. And then they'll cycle to whichever side the vault door is open. Then the fighting position will be here. There's a fighting position there to shoot as they're incoming here. There's another fighting position up top here. There's another fighting position up top here. And I was just showing people if you were just coming in. That's the grenade hucking spot right there, which why is it not letting me? There we go. You know, that's a little reservoir to catch them. So that's the general idea. Then there's, if they fall off here, I've got sloped walls on both sides. The idea is that it would push them down towards the center. There is a motion sensor behind here. Dart traps will hit them as they're running back here and cycling up this way. So hopefully the dart traps will stop the rage mode. That's the idea. Yeah. There's a path that goes all the way through the bottom here. So if they're coming from this direction, they don't have to, loop around the exterior of the base, which causes them sometimes to go into rage anyway and attack things. And then the other thing that I really liked, so you see all these diagonal security grates. We're going to come in between here. We're going to put lighting along this wall. We're going to put some basic lights along the wall, and it's going to up illuminate this room, and it's going to down illuminate this. So it'll give lines of light in both directions. It gives a really freaking cool effect if you've ever seen anything like that. And same thing in this room. I'll probably put lighting underneath coming up through the grates. And this room will just look freaking awesome. And then, yeah, I put some character around the door here. We'll have, I just remember we're going to need, let's see, how are we going to do this? I need one spot up here. Yeah, I could technically add turrets in here. It'd be overkill. But yes, absolutely. Let me see. Where are they? Gotta see where this. Oh, you know what? You just reminded me something. I'm missing one thing. Where are those? Rocket launcher turrets. Where is this guy? Okay, it's right there. Okay, there we go. Got it. So we need to actually take out. We don't want to take all these out. I'm gonna have to look at this now because there's gonna be some structural. This section here is a structural support through the roof. All right, so we're gonna take all that out like that, and then we're gonna replace it with something else that will give structural integrity without blocking light. Yeah, like you got it, Greg. I can put plates straight along the side and it'll work the same. You got it. You know what I'm thinking. All right, we're all the way to the side. There we go. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Yep. You know what? Actually, we're going to go with, we're going to use the security grates. Because we might get some weird, interesting reflections, but we're going to run them the long way. So we're going to put it on the ground going this way. And then that'll give us a continuous line of, oh, I like that. I like it. Me likey. How dare me. You know what? I originally streamed primarily on YouTube, Rock Hard, and You know, I'm just experimenting on both platforms a little bit. So it's fun to figure out both. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to come in here and grab, because we're just going to use basic lights. The basic lights are crazy bright. There we go. We'll grab a stack of those. Wiring this up is going to be super fun. And then we'll come back behind here and put these probably just along the back wall here is what I'm thinking. Like right there and right there. Is that across from there? Yep. And right there. And oh man, this is, if y'all have never seen crazy lighting like this, what's going on, Jason? Lighting through grates and stuff like this, it's just freaking gorgeous once you get it done. Use 2 same grates for best shadows. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I get that right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, the same grates on each side. I see what you're going at. 1, 2. Or I could do opposites actually and have them. That might be interesting too. I'm thinking we do them every other, and that'll give a slight offset. That we don't want the vault door there. I don't know what I was doing there. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I think we're gonna offset them. And we'll see what happens. Diagonal shadows. Yep. So we'll do this one on this side once it lets me. Come on. There we go. That one. That one. Did it place it inside the wall? What did it do? Oh, we've got that block right there. It's not going to let me on that one. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, the POI editor can be hella finicky. You're not wrong. All right, and left side, yep. So right there. And finally there. Boom. So like I said, the whole idea is that will provide illumination upward into these 2 rooms as well as downward into the other ones. And the wiring will all be kind of hidden underneath this grate, which will also look pretty nice. Close that in. The only thing I haven't figured out, we need lighting from, oh, that's right. We were going to put it in because we didn't have enough fighting positions. Oh, it didn't like that. I was going to put in another fighting position right here. And I was going to do this for several reasons. I think we'll put this one in here so that we can shoot them basically as they're climbing up. And also throw grenades as they were kind of sitting at the bottom. Yeah, I wish there was a way to test electrical in the prefab editor, but there's just not. It's one of my gripes. You know, I'll have to set this all up and just keep in my head. You know, I'm gonna put relays and things like up here. I started to put relays, but and I've got to think of power and lighting because like these 2 spotlights will light this primary position down here. I might actually put a 3rd spotlight that lights this corner facing that way and have that face downward. And then this one will cover this area here. So that gives, you know, most of your lighting. And for anyone who's new to watching me build, I apologize. I start in one area and I just keep moving around. Like, you know, I was in the middle of doing the garden and kind of got distracted because it's just how I build. So get used to it. Thank you for the sub, Super Phoenix. So we'll go ahead and make sure we got a door out here. So we'll put the door there. And I do think I want a roof on these. Because I like roofs. Roofs are good. And I want to keep doing that upwards tiering of things. So we'll take this. Let's see. Let me see how I want to do it. Is the floor in here solid? So here's one of the joys of the prefab editor, folks. We're gonna play some copy and paste games here. So I'm gonna come into here rather than rebuild this whole chunk. 8-bit spaceship. You know what? I'm okay with that. I've apparently been on an 80s bender because my last base ended up looking like Optimus Prime, which was kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. I was thrilled with how that one came out. All right, so bring that one all the way up to here. Yeah, this whole section here I love, and it's gonna let light in, which is freaking awesome. Do I want that to run parallel and have this connected? I actually might leave that like that. I was going to have it push in, but I think I really like that. Is that flush? That's flush. Let's leave that for a second. Ooh, I like that. Me likey. That is good. That's sharp. And then I think over here we might, for symmetry, we'll copy this half bevel block here. Put it like this on the outside. Okay. No, Greg, but we're gonna fix that. I'll show you how we're gonna deal with that in just a second. What's going on, Geeky? So don't you worry about that, Greg. I got the lighting covered. And actually, technically, that might work. But if I go right here, let's do this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, that'll work. I don't think I can rotate that correctly on the other side, so we'll just manually do it on the other side. I'll show you what the plan is here in a second. I'll show you some of my lovely Echo Voodoo. All right, so we want to go here to here. On the edge of your seat. If you've watched any of my stuff in the past, Greg, you'll know what I'm talking about here. You can have light pass directly through blocks if you use the right blocks. That is the trick I am going to use for this. It's also the way how I'm having those, dude, it's been a long time. It's also the way I'm going to have those solar panels at the bottom of the base, which I also need to figure out probably about right now. Actually, we should figure that out right now. You got me thinking. All right. So where are our solar panels? Our solar panels are here. Oh, is that going to be a problem? Oh, that pops out. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, the solar panels are not going to work there. They need to be... we're going to put them right here. All right, so get rid of that. That's gonna have to move, and I'll show you why I'm doing this in a second. With the prior position, I wasn't going to be able to get light to the solar panel where it was. I can get it there. Ah, damn it. Oh, that'll work. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so solar panels straight down here. Boom, 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 boom. So just to the right of this. So same thing here. We're going to go straight down here. All right. And is this one was not squared off over here? This one was flush. That's correct. This is not correct. Because we were going to use that same block that we used on the other side. This guy here. Okay, let's copy that real quick. Oop. Copy rotation. There we go. I like that. All right. So, and then same thing. We need to shoot up this block right there. That's going to take us all the way down to the bottom. Okay. And then we need to shoot off the one to the outside of that. That'll get that. And then straight diagonally from this one. So that one. Okay. Now we use the magic block. The magic block, everybody. It's my favorite little trick here. The air duct. This, my friends, allows light to pass through it. And as long as it's facing this way, you can't tell. So we'll cover all these up. And that solar array will be able to work just fine. And if we look through here, you'll see those air ducts in there. This is one of those that I think the intention of this was if the air duct was facing, you know, this way, that it would allow light to pass down, but that is not how it was coded. So you can have scenarios like this and allow underground gardens and good stuff like that, which I absolutely love. So, and then I want to keep the same aesthetic that I've done over here. I really love these. So we're gonna have pipes everywhere. Very cheaty, you know? So rather than have this fully held up, those won't combine side by side to make an enlarged duct, will they? No, they will not, Greg. They will not. And then if you understand how light works in 7 days, it comes down, and I can't remember the dimensions. I'd have to watch my own video. But it basically makes a diamond pattern around where the light hits. So I probably put more in here than I needed. If I put one here, it probably covers all the spots there. But whatever. Also, painting this thing is going to be a nightmare. I'm already a little bit pre-dreading. Oops, that was a miss. And then I think we're going to also use the smaller block because I like this combination here. So rather than having it, the pillar be all the same size, we're going to go with this because it just gives another dimension to look at. And show stability. Look at that gorgeous stability. Look at all that green, baby. Those the 0.375s? Yeah, I think so. No, that's a 5mm. The other one is the concrete pipe flange, so it's a little bit bigger than the 0.5. All right, yeah, that holds it up because I didn't want anything in the front. I think that's good. Let's kill the stability. I like this. I'm really like this. This is and then what we might do I'm gonna have to redo these afterwards but I want to remember what my idea was. So writable storage boxes go away. You can put them here, but this way I could have the associated seeds and the harvest and just dump them here, and then have this back area be the crafting room and just have the food right there. Because I did think that this was going to be a crafting area back here. That was kind of my thought. Oops. This is all going to be combat-y areas here. So, and there's a little bit of combat area here, but not much. So I'm thinking I'll probably block this off so that there can't be any, no combat spillover, you know, cop spit and stuff like that. So we'll put a door right here. You know what? Let's just do this the easy way, and then we'll just blow out the spot we don't need. Okay, so we'll put a vault door here. I've got to figure out where I want ladders also between the levels. I might do ladders on each side. Is that right next to the door? You know what? I like having these in the corner, so we're actually going to take this. We're going to slide the whole thing back by one. There we go. Nah, I like to make it easy. We're going to make symmetry so that people have easy ways up and down. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with paint on this one. That's a big TBD. All right, so there's the up and down between these two levels. You know what? Honestly, damn it. Trying to keep symmetry because it's going to bug the hell out of me, and I want just one spot to figure out how to get up and down. So we're going to do this. Copy J, G, slide, paste. Now I think we have symmetry the whole way up. other than that weirdness, because we have whatever. I'll never see that, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. And all the way down. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. That way you can choose which level to get off on. I wish we had elevators in here really bad. I'm missing, like, if I could Undead Legacy elevator action in here, I would. Oh man, this is gonna look cool though, with like sunsets and sunrises and stuff with light coming in through there. I think I'm gonna leave these doors actually not vault door. Just leave these open as is. And maybe actually, oops, that was an accident. Let's do that. Just a little extra character thing here. Grab one of the, what is it? Is it a gable? There we go. All right. Doing pretty good here. We're getting close to painting. That's done. That's done. That's all good. We got to finish and make the crafting area. Get rid of that. That needs to be copy shape. And actually, we're going to change one of those in just a second. I've got an idea for this too. It's amazing also that this is very close to the drawing that I originally made of this, because I had a sketch that I put together. All right, that one. How do I want to do this? I want a line across here. Oh, I could do that. I could do an inverted gable. That'll work. Yep, like that. And for this, folks, I'm just trying to create some perspective to give some character when you're looking at it from a distance. This wall is probably going to be the inventory wall. But I'd also like some light coming into here. I've got to figure out how I want to do that, though. I know how I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah. Let's try this. Because we've been using this whole diagonal security grate as a theme. So we're going to come in here and grab that guy to this guy. Replace that. We're going to do the same thing over here. How far down did we take that? One up. Okay. And then what I want to do is come in here. Copy this. And bear with me. We're going to get there. Is that on advanced? It's not on advanced rotation. There we go. Other way. One more. There we go. Is that what I want? Oh, there we go. Geeky, absolutely. Absolutely. Anything that you can build in the prefab editor, I'm not when I build bases like this, I don't add in any components that you couldn't otherwise build. It's, you know, it's strictly a matter of how much time is it going to take you. Because I built, Greg was there for earlier seasons when I built some insane shit like this on some of the earlier vanilla servers. This is not out of scope of things that I've put together. Oh, oops, that's the wrong block. I mean, it works because you can't tell because it's closed in, but yeah, absolutely you can build this. There are no prefab editor parts only that I have in here. I would like to, like, if I could use colored lighting in this, I could make this look so freaking badass. But I'm not going to do that because I want this to be, if someone wanted to build this, they could. Obviously I'm not doing a tutorial on this because good Lord, a tutorial on a base this size, would be bonkers. So what I will probably do is, if you saw what I did for the Optimus base, I'm probably gonna do something similar to that where I pick out some of the design elements of this and show how to build them. Like I'll probably show this side section here because I really liked the design on that and I've never done that before. I might show how I built these little pods here, which are gonna hold the electric fences. Geeky, I can't remember if you're on Patreon or not. And I'm not telling you you have to be or anything like that, but on the $5 level, I post all these bases so you can download them. And again, that's not me telling you to go sign up for Patreon, but if you're interested, I did that a long time ago because I had a lot of people asking for tutorials on huge builds like this, and I can't. Time-wise, I can't. It's just not feasible. There we go. That makes it, you know, little stuff like that you toss in when you're doing your base builds takes away from having it look like a big box. And Geeky, if you're already signed up, I'm sorry. I can't. I've got the memory of a goldfish. It's not a lack of appreciation. It's a lack of Eko's brain. All right, I think we're getting close. Let me look in this last inside room here and think of how... Nope. So this is where I would think crafting, and y'all have seen my same crafting setup. I use it all the time, so I'd probably go with that same crafting setup. So I would do something like this. I would do cement mixer. I would do 2 of these. I would get a forge. I would do 2 forges, 1 for concrete. And then I would do a campfire. I'm going to be firing back up the vanilla server in a little bit too, Greg, once we get Alpha 21 for everybody. I'm absolutely reviving the vanilla server. So here's my typical layout for anyone who's wondering. It's not down, it's still up, but I'm gonna reset it and we'll run Alpha 21. No, it's still there, Greg. It hasn't gone anywhere. So there's our basic crafting area, and then we could easily just slap in a chem station on one side. Did 21 hit? Not yet. They just announced streamer weekend today, which I'm super excited about because I'm finally big enough to be able to engage in that. You know what? We're going to... Do I want that there or here? I think I like it better here because it doesn't block the window. And then we need a workbench. And that's all we need because this is vanilla. I'm so used to thinking Undead Legacy where I need like 80,000 workbenches. But that's basically going to cover us. The other thing that we're going to need for this upstairs area is light. How am I going to manage light? This is one of those things that grates. Yeah, but I don't want to dirty up the room below it either. I got to figure out where to hide them. You know what? I like this. Is that spot open on both sides? Yeah. Ooh. Me likey. We're going to have 2 lights here. Because I'm already going to do the same thing I think I did on the other base, which is put double bars. I liked this look. We're going to leverage this. We did this in the Optimus base, and I really liked it. So we'll cover those like that. I don't... So that's an interesting thing, Greg. I don't know. It lets light pass through, but not in that fashion. How will this look? Just playing with things. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do like the uplighting in the corners. I think we're going to leave that. But I think what we're going to do is put in a 1/4 block. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're going to go with a 0.25, one of these guys. Advance. Rotate that like that. And then we're going to take a pole. We're going to take that to the roof, and that's going to look flush up against those. Oh, I likey, folks. Ooh, that looks good. Get rid of that. Check that out. That looks freaking good. And then for this section, I'm going to go with the same, also the format that I used on the other one. Because I also like this. Where was it? I used, it's a plate. What is it? It's called a plate hole, maybe? Plate. Yes, this guy, plate hole. All right, so then we'll have light that comes up through there. So also that'll look good from outside because it'll illuminate those two. But we do need more light in this room than that. That's not going to be enough. We'll have to figure out some spots to hide some cables, which we won't have to do once we get to Alpha 21. That's one thing that I'm so excited about. All right. So power's here. Power's going to be fun figuring out how to route things. I might not even worry about it. I might finish the build over in an actual world. Because I'm gonna have to figure out a lot of the power issues. That's going to be a problem. And I think this is plenty of spot to land a gyro on. Easy peasy. So let's see. Do we bring this to the roof? I think those are two good spots for the roof also. Just leave that as is, and we'll have the same ladder going the whole way up. Then we'll have some vault doors on the top on each of these sides. Do I have regular vaults in here? That's powered, that's regular. And we'll make them open to the outside like that, so that we, when they open, you don't fly off the edge. All right, and the last thing is I wanted to give... So easy land in here, but I want to give some character on these corners. Well, we've been using the same format. We might do something similar to what we did on Optimus, actually. We might... yeah, let's copy some similar stuff that we did there. We used one of these on the corner. So we'll do that, and then maybe on top of it, reverse that. That'll give some diamond shapes like that, and then we'll come up on top of this, and we'll do the narrow corners. Oops. Come on. I'm fat fingering stuff here. And can I actually take this whole thing? Yeah, I like this. Let's copy that. I'm not going to make it fully pointy. I'm going to leave it blocked off like that to have a slightly different look than what I did on Optimus. But we're going to grab this, extend it up, copy, slide it over one like this. And then we're going to rotate it like that. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're gonna grab the whole thing. I should have just done one side. Now that I'm realizing how I wanted to design this, I could have just grabbed the other side, but that's okay. We're gonna bring this to here. We're gonna paste it. We're gonna flip it twice, copy it, delete it, slide it over, paste it, Shift G. grab the whole thing, copy it, slide it over, and copy over top of this one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to copy that same format here. Copy G. Shift G. We'll grab the bottom section of this also. We're gonna have to check stability here in a second and make sure that I've got enough under that to support on these corners. I like that. That gives some character to it, some depth up top. I think the one last thing is I might want to give it some like crenellations along the top. I want to keep this section open because the pit viper, I don't know what I'm like. So originally the whole concept of this started with just using blade traps because I never use them. Whoa. The murder horn. The original name for it was going to be the grinder. But I had different ideas in my head when I started off. I think we're going to put railings. Oh man. So Greg, this is absolutely going to be a frame murderer. I told folks last night when I was working on this build that part of the idea is I want to test my PC. I want to see how this thing holds up. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, you know what? That might be interesting. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Never mind. I had an idea. Tossing it already. I do have another idea, though. Ooh. Yes. Yes, sirree. Should have thought about this before. You likey. Yes. What is going on, Blonde? It's round 2. We're still going. I like that much better. Oof. Yeah, Blonde, I'm pretty thrilled with it right now. It's we're approaching that painting season, which I'm afraid of. It's the painful part. I got my awesome ladies brigade here. All right, let's just check that stability here. Do a quick recalc. Oh, it's still yellow. I'll take that. Is it painful? Just shaking my head at you, girl. Okay. All right, so gyro will land in this little section here. What's going on, Triforce? Welcome in, buddy. No love for the puns. Yeah, you know that though. All right, we're gonna put some rails up here. Do I want railings or do I want like a crenellated? Let's look what we got options wise. Oh, I'm fully aware. Where's the big metal bars? Those could be cool. It's under construction. We're gonna try something different. Let's see, what are the options? That one posts in the corner. Is there one that there we go. There's the center foundation one. What about something like this? I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm experimenting. All right, where's the rest of those I-beam pieces? There's a corner connecting to the bottom. But that's not centered. Is there an... There we go, centered. I-beam centered, come on, centered. All right, let's do this one first. We'll see how it looks over here. ZZ L delete. All right. Do I connect the front or just do I assume that this is plenty of landing area here and that because I can either make it so that I land one spot and then take off the other. I wish there, I don't think I can do diagonal I-beams. I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, I can't. What could we do diagonally though? Just out of curiosity. We can do diagonal rails. And that's about it. So we can always do, is that facing the right way? No. See, if I do this, then it limits where I can land, and y'all know me in a freaking gyrocopter. It's bad news bears. Hopefully that's enough that I can land it. And this is just going to be dangerous on the ledge here. The most graceful pilot of all times. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared for Alpha 21. The changes being made to the vehicles Got me scared. For sure. Those poor vehicles are going to die a sad, sad death. All right, so where am I missing lighting? All right, let's start in with the painting and we'll finish. Some of this has just got to get finished in game. Is there a diagonal end? I don't think that there is, which is unfortunate. Ooh, ooh. I'm changing my mind already, folks. This is not going to work. Yeah, just Blonde, just think about that in the wasteland. That's all I got to say. All right, let's check one thing here. If I go like right there, let me see where that is. No off-roading for you. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so we got light back here. What if we put lights there? Where is that? And there. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put lights there. One, two, three. Hey, Tim, I'm building this beast. New Horde base for this week to put it together video on. This might be my favorite base I've ever built. I'm not going to lie. Like, genuinely very excited about this one. It's been a long time since I built something just massive. And this is definitely just up there on size scale. All right, so we're going to put in these lights here. And then what we're going to do is cover this up a little bit. We're going to put in plate ramps. Not play ramps, plate ramps. Aren't you supposed to be on vacation? What are you doing, Tim? Go be on vacation, buddy. And obviously anyone, if you're not following Tim, go follow Tim. Go do it now. If you don't know who Tim is Guns, Nerds, and Steel, who's chatting there. I can't imagine anyone on my channel doesn't know who you are, but all right. Plate. You know what? I'm gonna, oh, you know what? I've got an idea. We're gonna stick with our theme of security rates. And we're gonna use these both for interior and exterior, because this is gonna give us, these will be, they'll act as kind of sunroofs during the day. And at night they will give illumination via the lights, and then the lights will also double purpose for the roof. We should still easily be able to land the gyro in and out of here. And then we're going to take the plate corner. This guy here, the plate slope corner 4. And slide that. Ooh, that's maybe not that one. There should just be a, let's just look up plate. That one. Plate ramp corner outside. Oh man, that sounds awesome, buddy. I'm glad you're getting a break. Well earned. I just decided, so I streamed the first part of this last night. And I just figured I'm already doing the work. I might as well just stream it. So anyone who wants to can kind of like watch and learn how the prefab editor works. Because for a lot of people, it's kind of, I don't know, it's mysterious. It's confusing. It's really not though once you get into it. It's a great tool to learn how to build bases and experiment. See, I like how those look now. You don't, they just kind of meld into the background. We're going to copy this guy though, because I don't like how this looked on the other side. I had ideas with these and I changed my mind. Boom. All right. So now we'll have lighting. Do I want the light coming in that way? Oh, that's right. I was going to do this. Okay. We can do it both ways. I can have my cake and eat it too. So we're going to, in the inside, we're going to flip these into the roof and go the opposite direction. Oh, I'll go check that out. Someone was asking me if I had done a video on it, Tem, and I was like, I still reference Gnosis's stuff because he did a lot in this area as well. And that's the big area where I learned. But yeah, I'll happily check out more recent stuff. Yeah, I was like, sorry, I'm not gonna. I should put something out because I do it a lot. Too many videos, not enough time. All right, and then this guy, and we're just gonna flip him onto the ceiling. And that'll make those look nice and flush up there. Man, once this thing gets, this thing is all lit up, folks, it's gonna look good. There's gonna be some work to hide some cables though. Okay, so those, you won't even notice those in the wall there. That's pretty flush. Okay, so light in that room, light in this room. This level needs some lighting. How am I going to do this one? going to move this. Let's move the doorway outside by 1. There's logic to what I'm doing here. There's a reason. You know, so Tem, you and I build in the same way. In that regard, I was mentioning I kind of start with the boxes and like I built this as one big diagonal starting off and then got into all this detail on the exterior. And kind of same thing with the walls. I started with all these straight and then I added in these slopes in here. Had a lot of fun with the base design on this one. I wonder, how would is this going to look janky if I did the cube corner bevel on this? Just to round off that edge? I don't know. I think it'll look janky with the ladder, but we'll try it. Yeah. Yeah, that looks super janktacular. Oh, but you know what we could do? This might look good. That slope might be just enough to still catch the side of the... Nope. Nope, that's going to stick off just enough the edge to drive me freaking batty. I could always trim it back to, you know, 3 ladders. But I like having the redundancy. We still need to build this fighting position down here because God knows this base needs a few more fighting positions. That's, you know, I welcome that though, Tim. Having all the new block shapes is going to be awesome. More creativity, more fun. All right. So the last thing that we need to figure out is lighting on this level. How do I want to do lighting on this level? Oh, that's what I was just working on. Yeah, we're not getting more paint. I would also kill for more paint. All right, we're going to bring power. We're going to bring power up through these corners here. And by bringing it up through this corner, here's my thought. We're going to put relays in the floor right here. Here. And here. So we covered that floor. That floor's got lighting. Yeah, it would be nice. You're not wrong. All right, so in here, we don't need a ton of light in this room. Let's see. I want right here, we're going to put one there. We're going to uplight this room. Can we get light? Ugh, not in that position. There's not a good way there. Sorry, folks, you're catching me where this is just me thinking logically on how to do this. I'm also realizing I've got to get power to this room as well. And I don't want the power. I don't want my electricity going across that ladder. That's going to bug me. One there. I can do one there theoretically. How can I hide this though? You know what? I could do that. Here to here. Oh, is that a... Oh, even better. All right, let's look at this here. Perfect. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here on this part, because once we start getting into the wiring, we're gonna have to pull into the prefab editor anyway. All right, so we're gonna have light coming up from the floor in this one. Advanced. I want this to go up through here. One there. Am I going to be able to do this one? And hide it? I don't know. I could do it that way, probably easier. Nope. Let's do it this way. Because the cable hang will be... If the cable's on the bottom, the hang's going to be bad. That's going to be less bad. All right, let's slap some paint on this bad boy. All right, let's move this stuff up here. Start to get a sense of what we're doing paint-wise. I haven't even thought about what painting aesthetic I'm going to go with on this one. Goodbye, paintbrush. Oh, I know I want the pipes to be a metal tone. We did copper pipes on the last one. Let me start with that. We'll start with that aesthetic first and see. Ugh. Just all black screen. Watch your frames die. I'm gonna grab all of our metal motifs here real quick. Rusted metal roof. Metal plate wall. And I wonder how the riveted metal. I've never tried that on. No, that's a pass. Don't like that either. Nope. That could work, but I'm not convinced. All right, let's think of, we need more brushes. More brushes. I gotta think with the big backdrop, these big swaths are gonna be, ugh. I think this is too big to go with I could go with white, maybe. The white drop ceiling. I wish they gave us more tiles like these. Nice. All right, I'm not convinced at all on this. I'm just going through the process that I normally go through on this, which is playing around and let's go ahead and let's segment off the bottom. We're going to use, I like using these on the bottom. Where is it? The big blocks work very well for not the large stones. Where are they? That concrete wall. Yeah, those work good too. Are you talking about this one, Tem? That actually doesn't look bad on this one. I assume that's the one you meant. Concrete large brick. This wall needs some love. It needs something to break that wall up. I'm also thinking, starting to think, actually I want this centerpiece to be made out of something. Like something that's dark. That makes it stand out. No. But along those lines, that's the metal taupe. Nope, it's got to be... How would the... This is going to look too obnoxious. Oh, did that not take? There we go. Yeah, that's too much. Too much. Way too much. This also, I just reminded myself, this needs to be steel really bad right here. So we'll deal with that in a second. We'll also start doing like this back wall. We might do a different color. Those obviously have to be a different color because I want those to stand out, but I want the side to be the same. So we'll make those things all pop out. We'll make this where it divots in a different color as well. Man, I'm loath to do it, but I do love how these... I might have to. I love how these copper pipes look. It just pops so hard. This was a trick I picked up. Devil Dog, I think, was the first one that I saw use this paint like this. And it just looks so freaking good. What's going on, Archeon? Happy Saturday. I just invited people into my room while I was, you know, base building here. figure people could come in and check out the madness of what it looks like when you're in mid build. I don't know how this one, I don't know. See, I want the end of that to pop with something different. I'm also thinking where these hit the ground. Yeah, I'm changing my mind on a little bit of this here. I think I want this. Yeah. Boom. Woo! Excuse me. So I'm thinking we want this, and then we'll put the flanges at the bottom. It's kind of a multi-stage step coming in. Yeah, that was an intense sneeze right there. Okay. And then where these hit the ground, the other thing is that I was thinking about doing is hitting this with yes. You know, it's the little details like that that we'll figure out what color we make the floor, but we'll also have to make the floor a different color to make everything pop against it. And I also might go with that for these. And then these are going to be hard metal for sure. Starting to get there. Oh man, that's starting to look freaking cool. It's amazing to me how the base starts to come together once you start getting paint and stuff, because it just transforms so much. All right, these we're gonna go away from this and go to individual brush, because we're gonna do paint all sides, which can be a little bit scary. Oh, that's not, you know, that's why it gets scary, because I didn't mean to hit that. I think this looks good. I think that combo there, get that metal. When the light hits that, it's going to be just crazy looking. I'm not convinced on these. I might change those blocks. Nope, that's not going to work. I'm not sure that that does either, and I don't like it this color. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not sure what color I want those to be. I might just want those like a matte black or something like that. Black might be the other color that we use as a separator on these. Actually, here's a question too. How is this going to look? No, that's too much. That might be interesting. What's my prediction for console? I think they're gonna. Tim, you step in here. I have a hunch where I think they want to have it hit. I think they want to hit console for Christmas. That's. Don't hold me to that, but I think in their ideal world, from a financial perspective, that's what makes sense. They're talking about the shorter Alpha 22 cycle. I think what they want to do is hit Alpha 22 in the fall. I think they want to hit Alpha 21 in the next month. And I think they want to drop console at end of the year. That is my... If I were them, I would be busting ass to hit it end of year. Yeah. I hate the black choices. I wish we had some better black. You know what? Actually, this might work. This might work. Let's try this. Good Christmas gift for gamers. Yeah. But yeah, I assume Tim's probably bugged off. He's on vacation, so I'd be curious to hear his take there. It all comes down to whether they can get it done, though. Man, this is starting to look really sharp. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. I hate when you accidentally do that. And I don't want these. I want these to almost fade away. I think these are going to go the same color as this. These are here providing extra support for this beam here. That's the main purpose of that. We had some stability issues last night when we were building this. And I like that metal. It kind of fades to the background a little bit. There we go. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to test this on stream here tonight. But I will tell folks that I'm doing a video on this base. So you will see this come out either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending upon how much I can get done tomorrow and tonight. Obviously, so when I do this, I build the base, I test it. If it's a total bust, I'll rework it. If it's a partial bust, I'm not going to worry about it. I've gotten over myself having to have every base perfectly functional. As you all saw, if you watched the last video, Optimus had some problems. I knew Optimus was going to have problems. For one, I took a base that was a day 30 base and threw a day 7,000 Horde at it, which, you know what? You're going to run into some issues. There's no way a base built at that level is going to hold up. Okay, can I get these? So I love also the copper on these ladders. Looks so good with black backing. Just got to be really precise on what you're hitting here. It worked on the first one. All right, make sure, does this have all sides? No. Oh, maybe that's how I did it. Nope. Undo. Oh, the magic of undo. If only. It's going to make me hand do this, folks. This is, God, this is painful. See which one does the least amount of damage here. This is one of these just glitchy things of the prefab editor. Oh, you know what? I got a curiosity question. That's worth a try. Damn it. Okay, I accept, folks. I've got to do it one by one. I'm sorry. It's just remind me to Control Z if I have to later, because redoing this all a bit painful. But I love this copper on black motif. Is so good. It just pops so much. All right, we missed one over there. All right, we'll see how it looks now that it's all done. Now we just got to be careful here. Change this back to single block. There we go. Need some lighting too. I might put some spotlights in the corners here going up. I wouldn't mind a spotlight. Oh, I can't fit one there. I might put a spotlight here. Right there. Yeah, I think that's got to be a thing. Okay. How are we starting to look up here? Are we good? We're going to hit the horrible spot of like painting where you know that you've missed spots. Which is the absolute worst. You're looking around your base and you're like, oh, how'd I miss that corner? Then we're going to have some little corners like this that I want to make them pop. Stuff like that is fun to do. Just add a little spritz of color in there. And then this is another whole thing. I got to figure out, because I definitely want to have these sections pop. So these back sections I want to do like that. But I definitely don't want those lines there. And I almost want something on here to break up all of this as well. So I don't know if for this, I could go this route. Let's see how this looks. Let's not do all sides because I don't know what I want to do with the inside. But that's not too shabby. Let's see how this wraps. I'm thinking I want to wrap this whole tier in some other color. Not the copper, I don't think. I think that's going to be too much. That's going to look weird. I actually think I might do these in the copper, though. That might look good. I wonder if... What if we... What if we did this? How would this look? Okay, do that as a band so it matches up. Let's do one side and see how it looks and then see if we can duplicate it. Let's change time to day again. Let's try this. Try it on one side and see how it looks. I'm not convinced yet. We'll see. But I like having this being the accent color throughout everything. Let's carry this up to here. Let's carry this on the bottom. Oops. Control Z, because we can do that here. Let's make sure we get the tops here. And then do that section like that. This section also. And then I'm thinking these areas in the back here with maybe actually the full TV screen to give like really harsh standoff. And if you ever wonder why it takes me long to do my bases, this is the pain part right here. This part alone can just murder you on timing. I'm getting the 10-minute dinner notification. What are folks thinking? Is this working? Do we think that then put this metal for the bars in here? How is that? Is that too much? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Tell me. Talk to me here. I'm looking for the feedback. And I definitely, for these top rails, ooh, that's not what we meant to do. Try the black TV screen for the bars too. Yeah, I can try that. Oh God, no, didn't mean to do that. What's going on, bad player? I've got about 5 minutes here and I'm gonna bail. All right, let's get this last one here too so that they all kind of... I don't like this separation here. This breakpoint I'm not liking. Yes, I do know you and your propensity for black. I got to figure out this breakpoint here. That's the part that I don't likey. I like this front section. This is all coming together nicely. I think since this is metal around the side, I want, or black around the sides, I want metal there. I also got to figure out what I want all the flooring on the interior to be. Throw on some road paint blocks. Oh, you mean like up on the roof? Like these guys here that have the different delineation on them? It's not a bad idea. Oh, up here. Oh, they don't make those, and this is diagonal. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I don't think that they have any of those. Survey says they don't offer those on diagonals. Yeah. Otherwise, that's a brilliant idea, bad player. I like where your headspace was on that one. I need to use those more for the colorations. I also think to keep with the theme, I want to do that. Ooh, so nope. Bad player, now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking. Let's do this. Watch this. This is going to be good. Oh, man. Bad player bringing in the good ideas. I want that. Such a good idea, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to take get rid of that, copy that. Get rid of that. Let's go back to just single paintbrush. Yes. Yes, sirree. I might even go black TV on that. I'll figure that one out later. All right. Well, folks, I'm probably going to cut it here because I got some dinner stuffs to do. But I appreciate everyone for watching. for everyone here, here's the last bit of the walkthrough. Do a quick round about the base so you can see it. We've got, the idea is that you'll have automated drawbridge coming in. This will be your car park. You'll have solar arrays on each of these sides. This section here will be another, fighting position, one of many. There's ladders that take you all the way up through the base. This will be your primary fighting position. A and B over here. These will be switchable lanes that can turn on and off. These vault doors here are to hide the electric fences, which will go right across the door on each side. These will be controlled by a switch above, which will open these up and give you yet another fighting position to watch them as they're coming up. In the back here, you have another fighting position where you can see them as they're coming in across the path here. And you've just got some extra light. Here's the backside of those where we were just painting. And you've got that replicated on the other side. Up from here will be the crafting area. So here's the crafting stuff that we put together. I'll get this all painted up. And then here's another fighting position. And this is where we had, I was showing folks earlier, this is where you can toss grenades. So the idea is to have that, shoot down there where you can just lob these and have them float. So as the zombies are stacking up, thought you said crapping. You've got another fighting position over here to be able to hang out on this ledge and shoot downward. Same thing on the opposite side. And we've got farm plots on each side here and here. And then finally on the rooftop, we've got, why am I clipping through that? I don't know what's going on there. 7 Days to Die is a perfect game with no bugs. So this is where you'll be able to land your gyrocopter. And yeah. So this is a massive multiplayer shenanigans base, but I think it's going to be awesome. So I might bring in a few friends to actually fight the Horde Night for this one to record it. I might see how the Horde Night goes with myself, do some initial testing, and then do some multiplayer testing. But that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go check out, I've got a lot of stuff on A21 if you're interested, and appreciate everyone hanging out. And yeah, I will see y'all soon. More videos coming out this week. We got another dev stream on Wednesday night, so Thursday night I'll drop the next dev stream video. But y'all take care, get some rest before the week starts off. So take care all. Much love. Hit that end stream thing. Peace.